So today we are going to be making edible slime, and I'm going to be telling you if it's worth it or not worth it. The two types of slime we're going to be making today is marshmallow slime and hot cocoa slime. First we're going to make the hot cocoa slime. So the first ingredient we need is coconut milk. The second ingredient we're going to be needing for hot cocoa slime, hot cocoa powder. Third ingredient is cornstarch. So let's get making this slime. So you need cocoa powder and you need cornstarch and you need the coconut milk, but you need to microwave it, so you should actually grown up for that. And you need to use a can opener to open it. And it's kind of hard because and if you need help to open this, then you should ask your grown-up. So you do need 1/3 of a cup, and I would suggest using a spoon to get it into the cup. And also, you don't want to get too much, because then the slime might taste too coconutty. And then once you have all of the coconut milk in, then you can move on to the next ingredient. And also ask a grown-up to microwave it. So now that you warmed up the coconut milk, it's time to move on to 1/2 a cup of cornstarch. I think you should use your spoons because I think it's easier to do that because with the coconut milk, it was sticky and it would stick to the spoon, but this cornstarch is not sticky, so it will fall all in. And remember, only 1/2 a cup. And make sure to get the right amount of cornstarch. If you have too much, it probably won't taste good. And at the end of this video, I will be telling you if the slime is worth it to make. And then you put the cornstarch in, put the coconut milk in, then mix. Although it kind of does look like I'm making dough. And also you do have to add the cocoa powder too. I think mixing it first might help it a little. And then you make sure to add the right amount. I like to use a knife to make sure it's leveled. And then you mix it with your hands. You can mix it with your hands, but I want to mix it with the spoon. And it is kind of weird to mix it. It's weird that it's hard to mix and it's slime. I think you've mixed it enough, you can use your hands. Oh my goodness. This, I think, for how weird it is, it doesn't feel like slime, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't taste like, it doesn't mean that it doesn't taste good. And if you want it to be a little bit thicker, you can add some more cornstarch, which I think I'm gonna do, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. That was actually kind of hard. If you want, you can add some more cornstarch. Probably will help because cornstarch will make it more frictiony. If you don't know what friction means, it means like harder and more slimy. And I think it worked. And then once you feel like you've mixed it enough in the bowl, then you can put it on the cutting board if you have a cutting board there. And if you just don't have a cutting board, you could use just a table and put some cornstarch or flour under it. And I think that this slime is right. It feels like slime, and almost every slime sticks to my hands. But I think I like this slime better than any slime because it doesn't stick to my hands at all. And I think that we should try for how long this slime can stretch. I don't think it can stretch really long because there's lots of cornstarch in it, but it might not be true. Okay, stretching, 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 fall. So it can stretch pretty long. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be telling you if the hot cocoa slime and marshmallow slime is worth it to make. So next, we're making the marshmallow slime. And I'm actually really excited for this slime because after we make it, we're going to be adding real marshmallows. And also, we couldn't find how much sugar and marshmallow cream you add. So we're just gonna be adding it and see how much of the spoons you use. Like how much scoops of each do you use. And I think that this one is gonna taste really good just because of marshmallows. And also, we're going to be putting them together, the marshmallow and hot cocoa slime. And yeah, let's get making the slime. So first, I think I want to add this so that the powdered sugar wouldn't just be all over and I wouldn't have to like do this and go over. So I think we're going to do this first. But then it might stick to the cutting board, so I think sugar first. And you can add as much sugar and powdered and marshmallow liquid as you want. But you have to let your mom know how much sugar you're gonna use because you don't want to be eating too much sugar. Or if you don't have a mom, you can just ask your dad or whoever raised you. And I think the slime is just going to be turning out perfect. And I think first I'm going to start with 2 little scoops of powdered sugar because I feel like it's gonna be good, and I don't want too much sugar because then it would have too much sugar and it wouldn't taste as good as it would. But I'd suggest getting another spoon if you can't get it off. So you could scoop it on to sugar. Also, I think you should add powdered sugar first because then it will stop the slime from sticking too much. Oh my goodness, this is so sticky. So it wouldn't stick way too much like it is to the spoons. Also, after you put how much of this you want, then I think you should put some powdered sugar on it so you can easily do that. And make sure not to have any holes in it because then it might not work as good. But I think I want more of the marshmallow liquid. Can you just go on? Yeah, no. Right here. 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 It is hard to get it off the spoon. I think I'm gonna add some over it of the powdered sugar because then it will be easier to mix it together and it won't get too sticky. Oh, this looks like a giant marshmallow. Smells like a giant marshmallow that got squished. But will it taste like a marshmallow? Looks like one. Smells like one. So I think it's going to turn out pretty good. Let's get tasty. And if you want more than just this, then you can add more. But I don't know if I can add more. Yeah, and if you can't scoop it by yourself, you can actually grow it up. But it's really, really sticky. So, and you have to get as much as you want. And we're gonna have some marshmallow slime. So we want lots of marshmallow liquid, but not too much, because then you'll have too much sugar. Too much sugar is not good for you. Also, make sure to use some sugar on the wet spots because, oh my goodness, this is so sticky. And I think that's as much of the marshmallow liquid as we need. Yeah, it's hard to get powdered sugar into here. Get in! How is this so sticky to me, but not at all to you guys? Get in there. Get into there. In to the slime. In. We're making slime, and you cannot stand on the cutting board. So it is kind of hard to mix with your hands. I'd say you can use as much powdered sugar as you want. It's really hard to get off, I would say, because it's so sticky. So that's why you don't add too much, but I think it's still going to taste really good. So I think that this is way too sticky. My mom tried to play with it a little. She got stuck too in the slime of never getting unsticky. Because it sticks all over to your hands. It's not really worth it if you don't like sticky. And I'm gonna taste it right now. See if it's good. Worth it. This is so yummy. I don't think that it should be slime, but I do think that it should be something that you should have after you eat lots of things healthy. Because it's so sugary and yummy. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.